Good evening. This country's and this state's debate over same-sex marriage is very fluid.
While Indiana lawmakers continue considering a referendum to allow voters to decide on an amendment to the Constitution banning same-sex marriage, judges in other states have overturned similar bans. News Channel 15's Randy Spieth joins us with more.
Mark and Heather, a federal judge in Oklahoma overturned that state's constitutional ban yesterday, and another judge overturned Utah's last month. Tonight, we spoke with a law professor to see how all this could affect Indiana's potential marriage amendment and how the judge's decisions change each side's view. Supporters of same-sex marriage are claiming wins in Utah and Oklahoma after judges there overturned constitutional bans. In Indiana, a similar constitutional ban is being considered. In fact, a constitutional law professor at Indiana Tech says the three state bans have similar language.
Indiana's HJR 3 defines marriages between a man and a woman, and it also bans legal statuses that are identical or substantially similar to marriage. In Utah, again, you see that language, legal status, rights, benefits, or duties that are substantially equivalent to marriage. And Oklahoma talks about neither marriage or the legal incidents thereof.
Nancy Marcus says signs point to the U.S. Supreme Court addressing the issue at some point.
There's some huge conflict of law problems going on. The longer that the states are splintered on this, we're going to have some pretty big problems.
Same-sex marriage supporters say the recent news should stop Indiana lawmakers from pursuing HJR 3, while their opponents say not so fast.
I don't feel that these judges are ruling really according to the Constitution in any way, but I think they're judging according to what they feel is right.
As more and more states start overturning these constitutional amendments, then it's just going to keep happening. Other states are proving that even a constitutional amendment isn't necessarily going to stop gay marriage from happening.
And both sides agreed that the issue will make its way to the Supreme Court.
The Supreme Court could very well rule that a state has the right to its own sovereignty when it comes to a basic and fundamental institution like marriage.
At some point, the country is going to turn. It just is a matter of when.
This week, a committee of state lawmakers delayed a vote on the proposed amendment banning gay marriage. And the U.S. Supreme Court hasn't taken up the issue yet, but Nancy Marcus tells us one justice has said it's inevitable that it will.